Walmart, too big to fail or too big to adapt. The retail giant once hailed as too big to fail is now on the verge of an unprecedented collapse. Imagine, if you will, a world where the blue vests are no longer a ubiquitous sight, where the aisles once overflowing with discounted everything are now echoing with the ghosts of shoppers past. Walmart, the cornerstone of American consumerism, is crumbling under the weight of its own empire. Store closures, plummeting profits, mass layoffs, and a brand identity that's rapidly becoming irrelevant. These aren't just rumors, folks. These are the cold, hard facts. Industry expert Richard Heyman didn't hold back, stating, Walmart is no longer just struggling, it's unraveling in slow motion. If they don't adapt fast, they won't just lose market share, they'll lose everything. This isn't just a warning, it's a reckoning. Let's break down the 15 brutal signs that Walmart is in deep, deep trouble. Ghost towns, the Walmart exodus. Remember when a trip to Walmart was a pilgrimage? A chance to stock up on everything from groceries to garden gnomes? Well, those days are fading faster than a cheap pair of flip-flops in a rainstorm. Walmart's once unstoppable flow of foot traffic is now faltering at a pace that should set off alarm bells across the retail industry. It's like someone replaced the greeters with bouncers and they're only letting in tumbleweeds and the occasional lost soul looking for a gallon of milk at 3 a.m. And it's not just a few underperforming stores in remote locations. This is a nationwide trend, folks. From bustling city centers to suburban sprawl, those iconic blue doors are looking less like welcoming entrances and more like exits to a retail graveyard. Fashion faux pas. Walmart's apparel ambitions unravel. Now, you might not think of Walmart as the first stop for your fashion fix, unless your idea of a fashion fix involves stretchy pants and a t-shirt that doubles as a nightgown. But believe it or not, Walmart has been trying to shed its image as the sartorial wasteland of America, pouring money into expanding its clothing lines and even, dare I say it, dabbling in the world of fast fashion. But alas, the fashion gods are a fickle bunch. And Walmart's foray into the glamorous world of apparel has gone about as well as a pair of Crocs at a black tie gala. Tech troubles. Walmart's digital delusions. In the cutthroat world of retail, staying ahead of the technological curve isn't just important, it's a matter of survival. And Walmart, bless their little blue vests, has been trying desperately to drag itself into the 21st century. They've poured billions, and I mean billions with a B, into things like AI-powered inventory management, drone delivery systems, and even robot janitors, because apparently even robots don't want to clean up after Walmart shoppers. But here's the thing, folks. All that shiny new tech isn't translating into the one thing that really matters. Cold, hard cash. Now let's talk about real estate, baby. Because nothing says successful retail empire like owning enough square footage to make a small country blush. And for a long time, Walmart's vast real estate portfolio was a point of pride, a testament to its sprawling dominance. But in the age of online shopping and instant gratification, those concrete behemoths are starting to look less like assets and more like albatrosses around Walmart's neck. Think about it, folks. Who needs a parking lot the size of Texas when everyone's ordering their groceries online and having them delivered by a guy on a bicycle? Now, let's talk about the backbone of any retail operation, the employees. Or in Walmart's case, the folks who are often treated less like valued team members and more like disposable cogs in a giant blue machine. See, Walmart has built its empire on the promise of always low prices, but what they don't tell you is that those low prices often come at the expense of their own workforce. We're talking poverty-level wages, inconsistent schedules that make it impossible to hold a second job, and benefits packages so thin you could floss with them. Picture this. You're strolling through the aisles of your local Walmart, casually browsing the discount DVDs and wondering if anyone actually buys those giant tubs of mayonnaise. Suddenly, a masked figure darts past you, arms overflowing with stolen merchandise, and disappears into the parking lot before you can say rollback prices. This, my friends, is not a scene from a heist movie. It's the daily reality at Walmart stores across the country. Organized retail crime has reached epidemic proportions, and Walmart, with its sprawling stores and notoriously lax security, has become a prime target. Now let's face it, folks, the way we shop has changed more in the past decade than in the previous century. We're talking a seismic shift in consumer behavior, driven by technology, convenience, and a healthy dose of impatience. We want what we want, and we want it now, preferably without having to leave our couches or put on pants. And this, my friends, is where Walmart's carefully constructed empire starts to crumble faster than a pack of off-brand Oreos. You see, Walmart's entire business model is built on a foundation of bulk buying, low prices, and the assumption that people are willing to schlep their way to a giant store on the outskirts of town to save a few bucks. Now, you'd think that a company with the resources and reach of Walmart would have no problem conquering the world of online shopping. They've got the money, they've got the infrastructure, and they've certainly got the ambition. But alas, the internet is a fickle mistress, and it seems that even Walmart's billions can't buy them love or market share in the digital realm. Despite pouring money into its e-commerce operations like a drunken sailor on shore leave, Walmart is struggling to keep pace with the likes of Amazon, Target, and even your grandma who's selling crocheted toilet paper cozies on Etsy. Now, let's talk about the backbone of any retail operation, the supply chain. It's the intricate network of suppliers, manufacturers, warehouses, and transportation systems that ensure that products get from the factory floor to the eager hands of consumers. And for a long time, Walmart's supply chain was the stuff of legend, a marvel of efficiency and ruthless optimization. But just like a game of Jenga, even the most carefully constructed system can come crashing down if you pull out the wrong block. Now let's be honest, folks. No one goes to Walmart expecting to be treated like royalty. You're not going to find white-gloved attendants offering you champagne and canapes while you browse the aisles for discount laundry detergent. But there's a difference between no frills and downright unpleasant. And unfortunately for Walmart, it seems they've veered sharply into the latter category. Customer satisfaction scores for Walmart have been circling the drain faster than a shopping cart with a wobbly wheel, and it's not hard to see why. Now, Walmart's bread and butter has always been catering to the masses, the folks in suburban sprawl and rural communities who are looking for low prices and a wide selection of goods. But in recent years, Walmart has set its sights on a new frontier, the concrete jungle of urban America. They've been opening smaller format stores in cities across the country, hoping to lure in hipsters, millennials, and anyone else who can't afford Whole Foods but still wants to pretend they care about organic kale. Now, let's talk about the elephant in the room, or should I say the giant grocery aisle in the Walmart Supercenter. Walmart's heavy reliance on grocery sales. For years, Walmart has been the undisputed king of the grocery game, crushing competitors with its low prices and vast selection of everything from bananas to breakfast cereal. But just like a diet consisting solely of ramen noodles, relying too heavily on one thing can have some nasty consequences. Now, running a retail empire isn't cheap, folks. You've got wages to pay, rent to cover, and enough electricity to power a small city. And for a long time, Walmart was able to keep its costs low by squeezing its suppliers, underpaying its workers, and generally operating with the efficiency of a well-oiled machine. But those days are gone, my friends. Gone like a gallon of milk left in a hot car. Now, one of Walmart's secret weapons in its quest for retail domination has been its private label brands. You know the ones: Great Value, Equate, Sam's Choice. Those no frills, often surprisingly decent alternatives to the big-name brands that line Walmart's shelves. For years, these private label products have been a hit with budget-conscious shoppers, offering a way to save a few bucks without sacrificing too much in the way of quality. Or at least that's what we told ourselves. Now, any self-respecting retail giant worth its salt has dreams of global domination, of planting its flag, or in Walmart's case, its smiley face logo, in every corner of the world. And Walmart, never one to shy away from a challenge or a potential market of billions, has spent decades trying to conquer the world, one discount store at a time. But alas, the road to global retail dominance is paved with potholes, cultural misunderstandings, and a whole lot of red tape. And there you have it, 15 undeniable signs that Walmart, the once unstoppable retail giant, is facing a crisis of epic proportions. The warning lights are flashing, and the cracks in their empire are too glaring to ignore. Will Walmart rise to the challenge and adapt, or are we witnessing the slow downfall of one of the biggest names in retail history? Only time will tell. Let us know your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more hard-hitting insights into the ever-changing world of business and retail. Until next time, stay informed, stay prepared, and keep watching.